Over 1.5 million species of animals and over 500,000 species of plants are known. To deal with such a large collection of dissimilar forms, certainly we need some system by which species can be classified in a reasonable way. Many types of classifications are possible. We could, for example, classify flowering plants according to their color, height, or any other character. This type of classification is not meaningful, since it does not provide any information about the basic differences and similarities among different individuals. All organisms are related to one another at some point in their evolutionary histories. However, some organisms are more closely related to each other. Sparrows are more closely related to pigeons than either to the insects. Classification is based on relationship amongst individuals, that is, similarity in the form of structure. Biologists have classified all living things into groups showing similarities based on homologies, comparative biochemistry, cytology, and genetics. Large groups are divided into smaller groups up to species level. A species is a group of natural population which can interbreed freely among themselves and produce fertile offsprings. But are reproductively isolated from all other such groups in the nature. However, interbreeding cannot be used as a criteria for species recognition among predominantly asexually reproducing organisms. Each species possesses its own distinct structural, ecological, behavioral characteristics. Hence, species are independent evolutionary units. Different species do not exchange genes between them. Since long, the living things are divided into two kingdoms, plants and animals. Next, each kingdom is divided into smaller groups called phyla, also divisions for plants, algae, and fungi. A phylum, in turn, is divided into classes, classes into orders, and orders into families. A family contains related genera and genus, and a genus is composed of one or more species. Species is the basic unit of classification. Conversely speaking, the organisms are grouped into larger, more inclusive categories, or taxa. Each category is more general than the one below it, and hence emergent properties. The taxonomic categories from species to kingdom form a hierarchy. As described in the classifications of corn. Biological classification of corn, Zea maize. Kingdom Plantae, division or phylum, Anthophyta or Trichophyta. Class Angiospermae, order Poales, family Poaceae. Genus Zea, species Maize. Members of a lower category resemble one another more than do the members of higher taxon.